My name is Laura Lee, and I'm a mom and a yogi and a realtor. I do the best I can do to help people get into homes or sell their homes, and I like making the process as simple and enjoyable as possible, because it can be, the cost of housing is going up, and young people are having difficulty getting into housing, and so this idea of cooperating to come together to have a house together is a great one. A really helpful thing is to know your finances, what you can afford. So it's always good to be pre-qualified, meaning submitting all your papers and having a really good idea, okay, am I looking in the $300,000 to $400,000? My thought is anything under 300, you're lucky to have an opportunity, and you'd want to have some fix-it skills. But pre-qualifying is, you want to know where your income is. So as a group, I suppose people would do that when we're not thinking about that. And then I can set up, create a collaborative center, which very simple things, your price range, the geographical preference you have, and the minimum number of bedrooms. Just plug that into a system, a collaboration center it's called, and then those can immediately go into your inbox, and as soon as they come on the market, you would be the first ones to know. So then you have an idea exactly what's out there in the field within your parameters.
The only other thing I can think of is the sort of outside the box thinking when looking at potential places to live or buy. A friend of mine in Newfoundland, while at university, he and his buddies lived in a Chinese restaurant that was closed when they showed up in town and had been for a while, and they, instead of looking for houses and apartments, they made a deal with a Chinese restaurant property owner and fixed that up as a place to live. And you might have to learn to cook on a wok, but it was a good deal. So people who are looking for places to live should try and broaden their search to include places that might be, it's not that long ago that, for instance, that unused churches were practically being given away on PEI. Those days are gone now, but there are still things that may be undervalued, and if it doesn't leak and it's got a well and sewer connection and electricity and so on, you can live there.
It doesn't have to be a rough process, and I think the big thing is, if there's respect and good intention, goodwill, then everybody wins all the way around.
If anybody is interested in reading a little bit more about cooperative homeownership, myself, Patrick, and Dylan created a short guidebook that people can have a read through. The document's available through the PEI Cooperative Council. It's available for anybody who's interested in learning a little bit more about cooperative homeownership and figuring out if it is a choice that may work for you and your peers.